To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowco! Come in, I'm coming! You couldn't run the length to yourself!
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
At Barhale, we've been delivering essential infrastructure projects for over 40 years. Today, we're at the forefront of civil engineering, construction and tunnelling projects.
Barhale's values are integral in the way we go to work and are embedded in our family culture.
We put our customers first every step of the way.
Our people are the foundation of our business, with each and every one with the ability to make a real difference.
We want Barhale.
Hello everyone. Well, I'm probably a new face to regular viewers of Faith World Television. My name is Jerry Kelly, broadcasting from Belfast in Northern Ireland. Over the autumn, I'll be recording a brand new series of intimate one-to-one conversations with people that you will know from the world of sport and entertainment. In the meantime, I thought I'd give you a little flavour of what's in store by showing you some of our previous programmes. So please do join us. Conversations with Jerry Kelly every Tuesday night at 7:30 on Faith World Television, Sky Channel 588. I do hope you enjoy them.
Jerry Flynn Events presents Waltzing in Wexford. Join us at the 4-star Ashdown Park Hotel from the 9th to the 14th of November. Enjoy 5 nights of social and set dancing every afternoon and evening, with bed and breakfast and dinner included. There'll be great music, lively sessions and wonderful entertainment, all for just £599 or €689. To book, call Jerry Flynn Events on 01254 445050 or email sueflynn33@outlook.com.
Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, Lolivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
Hello and welcome to the show. Later on we'll be celebrating the Liverpool Irish Festival, which is taking place over a 10-day period. Now, Buymedia is an all-driven technology platform which allows organisations to grow through more effective media choices. Bymedia was first formed over 10 years ago by Fergal O'Connor, and the company is based in County Mayo. And recently they opened their new office in Manchester, and we went along for the launch day.
Please, can you join me in welcoming the CEO and founder of Bymedia, Mr. Fergal O'Connor.
I'd like to welcome you all, the entrepreneurs that are here, the partners that are here that work with us, the innovators, the stakeholders, and distinguished guests to Bymedia's official UK launch.
We've actually just celebrated our 10th anniversary with Bymedia, so we started almost 10 years ago last September. So we were around for a bit, but we've just recently moved over to Manchester. And Bymedia is basically an advertising technology business. It allows marketing managers that are in either organisations or businesses to create personas of the customer that they're trying to reach. And then what we can do is through the platform and through the software, we can actually create a media plan that's driven by AI and driven by data that can help those marketing teams to actually reach the audience in the right media for their business. There's also a marketplace built into the back end of the platform, so once the marketing team agree with the plan that's laid out, and the plan can be TV, radio, out of home, social, digital type of advertising channels, we can then buy the media for them through the software as well, and that's all automated through the system as well. And the final piece then for us, Martin, is the learning piece. So we have reporting and learning at the end of it. So these marketing guys, they want to find out what's working and what's not working for them. So we've created AI and predictive analytics, machine learning, marketing mix modeling and econometrics that can basically create mathematical models that figure out what's working and what's not working for those marketing guys. And then at the end of that, all that data feeds back into the start of the process, the planning process again. So we're creating a continual learning loop within the business for the marketing and advertising people, so they can figure out what's working and what's not working for the business. So that's basically what the technology does. The challenge that a lot of small, medium enterprises and some of the independent agencies have as well is that they don't have access to a lot of the data that we have on our system. So what they tend to do, or what they sometimes need to do, is they need to use a little bit of guesswork. So they're kind of guessing where their audience might be from a TV, radio, out of home, social media, digital perspective, and sometimes that can lead to a lot of wasted advertising budget. What we're doing with the data is that we can help them then to be more precise about their targeting of where they're putting their advertising budget and how they're allocating it across different media to get the best results for the business that they're working for.
We've a running joke with me and some of the team about the meetings that I go to in Manchester, because inevitably when I sit down in a meeting in Manchester, somebody says, "Why did you pick Manchester?" Now they don't say it from why would you come here? It's more of a we were interested to find out why Manchester. There's an Irish word called MEITHEAL. It's MEITHEAL, and it captures something that's essential about community. And it describes basically what happens when neighbours run into trouble, or neighbours have a big task that they have to fix, and it's too much for one person to fix. So they call on the community to come in and try and help each other with this task. And from our very first days and weeks in Manchester, when we came probably back in February or March now at this stage, we've really experienced that metal in action here in Manchester.
So in Ireland, the advertising market is worth €1 billion. In the UK, it's worth €35 billion. So there's a massive advertising market here in the UK for us. And we've spent, I suppose, the last maybe 18, 24 months exploring different regions in the UK where we might go. London was a big draw because obviously there's a lot of advertising agencies and a lot of advertising business goes on in London. But Manchester just had sort of that sense of community and the sense of stakeholders in this region that just made us feel that this was the right place for us to come to start the business. There's a real mix of, from the universities, from talent pipeline, and a lot of the research and development that's going on in the universities is really interesting for our type of business. You have the things like the Greater Manchester Chamber of Commerce that are really supportive of all the small, medium local businesses as well. I think they're one of the biggest chambers in the country, if not the biggest. You've got organisations like Midas and Enterprise Ireland who have been really hugely encouraging and helpful of us getting the information that we needed to figure out that Manchester was the right place for us to start. So today is just, I suppose, a celebration for the business of this milestone of moving into the UK market and setting up our office here in the Renault building in Altrincham Street in Manchester. And we also, I suppose, want to inform some of the people that we've been dealing with of the progress we've made. So we have stakeholders from the education side, from the investment side. We also have businesses that are coming here today. We have people representing some of the advertising agencies and some of the media companies as well today. So it's a kind of a real mix of business stakeholders, media, advertisers that are here in the Renault building today to help us to celebrate, I suppose, the launch of the business and to give them a kind of a progress report on what we've been doing over the last few months and what our plans are for the next 2-3 years here in Manchester. We have a 10-year experience and 10 years of building up the business in Ireland, and we're only just come here, so it's like almost going back 10 years with the business again, because nobody knows who we are, they don't know what we do. So for us, the next steps is creating that awareness for the businesses and the organisations who might be using a product or a platform like Bymedia, to just let them know what we do, to educate them, to get feedback as well. So we've created a product that's obviously made for the Irish and the UK market, but we're looking for feedback from advertisers as well to tell us if what we're building is the right thing for their business. So that's a big first step for us, is to kind of get that feedback from the businesses in the first instance, and then to adjust and develop the platform to really be bespoke for what they want in the business themselves. So the roadmap is, look, we're obviously reaching out to clients and advertising agencies to first of all demonstrate what the product does, to show them what the product does, to see if it's a good fit for their clients and what their needs are. And then that step is to start onboarding those clients onto the platform and start building out the platform here in the UK with Manchester as the base.
We've got the Irish Consulate here now in Manchester, and it's great to see that they are encouraging more business from Ireland. And indeed Andy Burnham was over in Ireland last year with the Consulate to encourage more business across the Irish Sea, and that hopefully will create jobs for Irish companies here as well.
Absolutely, and also, I don't know if you know, Mark, but Enterprise Ireland have set up an office here in Manchester as well, so they're based here as well. So it seems like the Northwest is becoming a real hub for Irish businesses to come. There's a number of other businesses that are in our platform place where we are in Ireland as well. And those businesses have moved over here into Manchester as well. So it seems like Manchester and the Northwest are creating a really good hub for Irish businesses to soft land, to start the business and then to expand out into the rest of the UK. But yeah, it's great to have the encouragement. Like, that's one of the reasons that we came to Manchester as well, because you had the likes of Enterprise Ireland and the Consulate and Midas that are actually be able to give you the information that makes you, gives you the confidence then to move into an area, because it's not like you're taking a leap into the dark. If you have a bit of information, you can kind of figure out whether it is or isn't the right place for you. So it's great to have that support network from an Irish context for Irish businesses who are planning to move to the UK. The best way to find out a bit more information about the business in the first place is go to our website. So people go to Buymedia.ai, they'll not only find out what the business does and what the product does, they'll also find out probably the right people to contact for the different regions or areas that they're in, and all our contact details and everything you need to know about the business is on there. But if anybody wants to get in touch with me personally here in the UK, my email address is fergal@bymedia.ai, so they can just email me or get in touch with me, and I'll arrange to set up a meeting or show them how the product works.
It's great to see Bymedia opening a new office in Manchester and making a huge impact in the advertising business. And of course we wish them well. It's time for a break, and we'll see you in 2 minutes.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love anything that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
At Barhale, we've been delivering essential infrastructure projects for over 40 years. Today, we're at the forefront of civil engineering, construction and tunnelling projects.
Byhale's values are integral in the way we go to work and are embedded in our family culture.
We put our customers first every step of the way.
Our people are the foundation of our business, with each and every one with the ability to make a real difference.
We want Byhale.
Hello everyone. Well, I'm probably a new face to regular viewers of Faith World Television. My name is Jerry Kelly, broadcasting from Belfast in Northern Ireland. Over the autumn, I'll be recording a brand new series of intimate one-to-one conversations with people that you will know from the world of sport and entertainment. In the meantime, I thought I'd give you a little flavour of what's in store by showing you some of our previous programmes. So please do join us. Conversations with Jerry Kelly every Tuesday night at 7:30 on Faith World Television, Sky Channel 588. I do hope you enjoy them.
Jerry Flynn Events presents Waltzing in Wexford. Join us at the 4-star Ashdown Park Hotel from the 9th to the 14th of November. Enjoy 5 nights of social and set dancing every afternoon and evening, with bed and breakfast and dinner included. There'll be great music, lively sessions and wonderful entertainment, all for just £599 or €689. To book, call Jerry Flynn Events on 01254 445050 or email sueflynn33@outlook.com.
Nestled within the leafy suburb of Mossley Hill in Liverpool, Lolivetto is an independent family-run restaurant supported by a dedicated kitchen team. Staff at front of house always on hand with recommendations from their tasty menu to their choosing a wine to complement your dish. Call us on 0151 724 5169. That's 0151 724 5169.
Welcome back. Now, the Liverpool Irish Festival is celebrating 22 years in existence this year, with events right across the city over a 10-day period. On tonight's show, we'll be featuring the screening of a special film called The Walk of the Bronze Shoes, a pilgrimage from Strokestown in County Roscommon to Liverpool. Here's Emma Smith, the director and CEO of the Liverpool Irish Festival, to tell us more.
Amazingly, we've got this brilliant partnership with the Strokestown Park Estates founders, essentially, the Calleries. And what we learned was that Carolyn Callery was going to do the walk from Strokestown to Dublin in pilgrimage for the 1490 tenants that were evicted from the Dennis Mahon estate in 1847. And we decided that as they were doing it and as we were connected with them, we would love to do that. Now, in Ireland, the National Famine Way is marked by a little set of bronze shoes that actually we've got on the stage tonight. We've got the ones that we carried. And so we hope to cite those shoes here in Liverpool as part of our memorial and as part of our trail. Now, at the same time, Dr. Eamon McKee, who was then the Ireland ambassador to Canada, shipped 15 pairs of bronze shoes out to North America to mark the different sites that the 1490 ended up residing in, those that survived. Over half of the 1490 perished on ships or died of other famine-related diseases or malnutrition. So it's an incredibly pertinent story that actually, although it maybe only speaks of 1490 people, it tells the wider story of the famine more broadly, and it's really important to us. So those bronze shoes now have been walked from Strokestown to Dublin, where we collected a ferry to bring them back to Holyhead. We kept them on this side of the Mersey and then took them on the Mersey ferry across the Mersey as those 1490 would have come in. And then we took them to Clarence Dock and walked them from there to our memorial. So those bronze shoes have walked from Strokestown to Liverpool. And at the moment, they don't have a permanent leave to reside anywhere. But I hope that over the next 2 years, we will find them a permanent home, just like those who came to rest in Liverpool. There were 4 people nominated from the Liverpool Irish Festival who are now custodians of the Liverpool Irish Famine Trail. One of them was one of the founders of the original trail from the Liverpool Great Hunger Commemoration Committee, Greg Query. He brought along his sister-in-law, Pam, and John Maguire, who's our history research group lead and features in this documentary quite a lot, walked with me. So that was the 4 of us.
I'll bet there was lots of sore feet after all this.
I cannot tell you the blisters. I lost 4 toenails. I didn't even know you could get a blister under a toenail. You can.
Part of the history research group, and we are responsible for helping gather research around the Liverpool Irish Famine Trail and reviving that trail. I also participated last year in the walk of the bronze shoes from Strokestown to Dublin, where myself, Emma Smith, the director of the Irish Festival, and Greg Keary, we helped to carry a pair of the bronze shoes from Strokestown to Dublin, and that was a 6-day trek. We were very fortunate. It only rained for 1 full day, but you know, we had the waterproof gear, all the stuff. You know, we had all the modern trappings. Thinking about the people, the 1490, who actually walked from Strokestown to Dublin, they were starving, hungry, famished, and they didn't have the luxury that we had of the right equipment. It was one of the most phenomenal experiences that I think I've had so far in my life, because to walk the trail that ancestors have walked, to have, you know, we're all busy, we're all on mobile phones, we're all laptops, etc. To have that time where you're walking for 8 hours a day, it's just, and you're at one with nature. The different counties that we went through along the canal, the different change of landscape was mesmerising. And of course, like, you know, I now know where Liverpool gets its fantastic hospitality from, because every county we went into, we were treated like honourable guests. We had great food, and we listened to stories, and we had just some really marvellous experiences I won't forget.
I really love history. It must have taken you so long to find out so much history about all this.
Well, we've got a really, really intrepid team of volunteers in the history research group, and they basically have been responsible for finding out information around the plaques that were originally installed in Liverpool in the 1990s. But we actually, you know, one of the plaques was missing. We couldn't find it, but because the street it was on, Lace Street, is no longer here. So our colleagues in the history research group, they are, you know, like I say, intrepid, and they ensured that we found it. It was found in a local primary school close to where the street used to be. It's really fantastic to be involved with such a group of people who are all like you, passionate about history, and making sure that these stories of people that have gone before us, our ancestors, are not lost, and they're not invisible stories.
On my journey, all my heart rises. The weather is peaceful, and the waves are nice and level. Steering directly to the land of my bosom, and I'll be in Ireland tomorrow.
The research group came together about 4 years ago.
the Irish Liverpool Festival did a call out for volunteers who were interested in history to explore the Irish Famine Trail. And so a number of us came out, got together, and we became the research group. And so we have been exploring different aspects of the Famine Trail. And 2 years ago we did a book, and then this year we've done our follow-up, which is called Reveal. And it's the group are just amazing people, and not only are we sort of researchers, but we've also become best of friends.
You mentioned there the book Reveal, and it's a lovely book and some beautiful photographs as well.
Oh yes, it's really, really beautiful, and the quality of the research, the quality of the writing, and the quality of the images are absolutely wonderful. And just the opportunity to be part of its publication has been an absolute privilege. People can contact the Liverpool Irish Festival, and details of the book and its price and how they can go about acquiring it will be all detailed there.
Park have partnered with us to deliver this event tonight, helping a charity and helping us tell this amazing story. We're so glad to be here. Screening the film has been a lot of work. We've never made a documentary before. It feels like a real step up for us. And being able to launch that alongside the book that helps us tell the story of the Bronze Shoes that the History Research Group have all contributed to as well. It's been a mammoth task. So tonight I've got a little bit of jitters, but yeah, hopefully it'll go brilliantly and people will enjoy the film. And then the film will go into other film festivals, and it's also a brilliant educational device for us.
The next 10 days now is incredibly busy for you, the start of the Liverpool Irish Festival. So exciting!
I know, we've got 42 events to deliver in the next 2 weeks. I think I'm going to be rabid by the end of it. I might not even remember my own name, Martin, but yeah, I mean, it's a phenomenal thing that we're running here. There's an amazing team behind it. The collaboration that we have with the artists is remarkable. We've got stuff online, there's music, there's song, we've got signing tonight as well. So the song that we commissioned last year, the Oolaloo, is being sung by the Liverpool Irish Centre Choir tonight, but also being signed by the Liverpool Signing Choir. So we've got BSL all evening, and we will have them again at the Memorial as well. So the Memorial now has kind of become a main feature of the festival. It sort of sandwiches it, and we've really embedded the trail as part of the festival. You were there last year at the Palm House. We're there again at Emerald Centre of Liverpool, and the George Ferguson Dance School, Melody Makers and the Liverpool Irish Centre Choir are all going to be there. So it's really exciting. We're so pleased to have them all, and it really is just a great show of the Irish influence in the city.
With regards to the history of the famine, it's most important that we talk about the ancestors and we talk about the people who lost their lives, because, you know, we're honouring those individuals that sadly lost their lives. We are all in Liverpool. Well, you know, my name's Maguire on my dad's side, Bailey O'Malley on my mum's side. We've all got Irish heritage, and what tends to happen, I think, is lots of people in Liverpool, they know that they're from Irish heritage, but they don't understand the depth of the history that's gone before them. And I feel like tonight we will be able to, you know, remember those people that passed during the famine, remember that history, But also, you know, look at the city of Liverpool. We would not be the thriving place we are now if it was not for that injection of Irish culture, the humour, the hospitality, the comedy, the music. We're so much better enriched for having that Irish input.
The Liverpool Irish Festival is always a great event, and there's something for everyone to enjoy, and well done to everybody for the great work they put on year in, year out. We'll be back with some more stories from around the UK next Tuesday night. We look forward to seeing you all then. Take good care.
Hello everyone. Well, I'm probably a new face to regular viewers of Faith World Television. My name is Jerry Kelly, broadcasting from Belfast in Northern Ireland. Over the autumn, I'll be recording a brand new series of intimate one-to-one conversations with people that you will know from the world of sport and entertainment. In the meantime, I thought I'd give you a little flavour of what's in store by showing you some of our previous programmes. So please do join us. Conversations with Jerry Kelly every Tuesday night at 7:30 on Faith World Television, Sky Channel 588. I do hope you enjoy them.